Hi, I'm Lisa Bryant.
And I'm Eliscia Denise.
And we want to welcome you to the first episode of
Coronavirus.
I can't even get it out. I'm tongue-tied.
Coronavirus Chronicles, baby. The club.
Corona Chronicle Club.
Corona Chronicle Club.
Did I get that together?
I think so.
All right. Well, you know what? This episode, what are we talking about?
The new norm. We talking about the new norm. We talking about everything is different now, people. Ever since this coronavirus started coming, there's no more loving and touching and stuff.
Oh, how things have changed.
Oh, how things have
That
changed.
should be the title of the episode. Wait a minute.
Things have
Before
changed.
you get comfortable.
Thank you.
Oh, how
This
things
is the
have
new
changed.
sexy. This is the new sexy.
This is the new sexy.
This is the new sexy.
You know,
It smells good.
you know, people want to hear, smell the scent of disinfectant.
Yeah.
When they
If you
smell
don't smell
disinfectant on you,
This is the new sexy.
You know,
it
they don't-
smells better than Gucci.
they don't want to smell no Gucci. They don't want to smell. They want to smell A79 disinfectant.
They want to smell Lysol. They
Look,
want to
look.
smell it all.
As a matter of fact, before we get this show, have one, dear.
Thank you. Why, certainly.
Yes. No problem. I love you. You family.
Right.
You family. Look.
This is a new Christmas present when you want to give out good
Before
gifts
we
that's
get started,
meaningful.
you know what I'm saying?
Right. When
Look.
you want to give out gifts that's meaningful, give out
Right,
sanitation.
that's it. A little sanitizer. Ooh,
This is
yeah.
our new normal, everyone.
This I knew. Now we can talk.
Yes.
Okay, I can take that from here. No, wait a minute. There you go.
Thank you.
All right. Let's
right.
get it on.
You used to be able to sneeze in public.
Oh, child.
And
Look
if
here.
people have a little compassion for you, oh, God bless you.
God bless you.
Okay. Do it now.
Somebody slapped the hell out of me.
Like, you better go with all that.
Let me tell you
What
something.
you trying to do? You trying to kill me?
Girl, I walked in my job the other night. Honey, they pulled out the thermometer on me, met me at the gate, boo.
Oh,
I
my goodness.
got a badge in and all that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
my
right?
goodness.
Honey, they met me with the thermometer the other night, right? and they testing on the job site.
Well, that's a safe thing, too, though.
It's a safe thing, but it's like, well, dog,
Right.
it's so invasive. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in your business.
Who's to say that we just don't go heat ourselves up? We don't want to go to work. Just go, heat up, go to work, get tested, go home.
Oh, no, honey, you ain't got to do all that. Let me tell you how they broke it down to you at my job. They didn't tell you don't come to the gate. If you don't feel good, stay home.
Just don't go.
But they did make
No
sure they said
excuse.
on the third day you better have a note, but they broke it down, baby. They said if you don't feel good, you ain't. You know how back in the day you used to get on the phone, all of that. All you gotta do is say my fever. I have a slight fever.
Stay home.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even come.
But
We don't
you
need
good?
the doctor's note. We don't need none of that. You did good. You did good. you did good by telling me. I'm proud of you.
Right.
You stay home. Stay
Girl,
home.
when I went through the toll bridge, and there was no people.
No people.
I was like, girl, now let me tell you, this been going on for what, almost a month with no toll bridge workers.
Right.
Girl, the other day I got a $6 ticket in the mail. So that means that every time I go through there, they're sending me a $6 ticket.
Exactly.
But it's not elevated. It's the regular price, right? But who wants to get $106 tickets?
Really. And then that's kind of like you already dealing with the bills that you already have now. That's going to be an extra bill when we're so used to just paying it right then and there. And it's nothing that you got to come across in the end. And now we got to deal with this. Now crossing the toll bridge is a new bill. So now it's forced. You got to take fast track.
Right.
Gotta take
Now,
that.
this is the question of the day. Let me ask you, Do you think them people gonna get their jobs back?
I don't think so. I mean, it's my personal opinion, Mama Lisa, but they were talking about that in the beginning.
Right.
They were already saying that they were going to knock off that in the beginning. And you see how quick they complied with this after the coronavirus really went in? They went
They
quick.
went in.
They went quick.
Let me tell you something.
You want some of this, old man? No. I'm telling you, they were serious. So a lot of these jobs, a lot of these careers and stuff that they're trying, like, what you say, call center. A lot of people that sits up in a lot of
they at home.
They're at home, you know, which is good for a lot of people. But now you got to sit at home and watch your kids. Don't get upset. You got to sit at home, watch your kids. At least you're saving money on childcare.
So check this out. Because I tried to call the IRS the other day, right? You can't even get through. Let me tell you something. Because I got business to tell. I have a business.
Right.
And I have a business that makes money, right?
Right.
So I'm trying to call the IRS because every year I owe money. And I always owe money. So I'm on a perpetual agreement with them where they always take money out of my bank account every month, right? Well, I missed 2 payments, so they kicked me off my agreement. So
they going hard.
Wait a minute.
They can't even give a person a chance.
Wait a minute. So this is 2 payments in 2 years. Let's break it down. So they kicked me off my agreement. So I had to call the IRS to reinstate it, right? I can't get through.
So backed up.
I can't get through. You know why? It just dawned on me.
Stimulants.
No, it dawned on me. They got these people working from home, and they at home with their kids. Girl, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the bus.
Right.
They at home with their kids, and they busy with their husbands at home. You know what I'm saying? They trying to run the Walmart in between. Girl, ain't nobody answering no phone.
You're right. You're right. That's what's going on for those mothers and those people that are out there at home that is responsible for answering their phone at during times because you're working from home. Put your kids to rest, okay? Take care of your business. Get into your little spot where you're supposed to do your job and do your job, because it's people like us that we need to talk to y'all. We need to get this, okay? We need to get this settled, okay?
Right.
DMV, all that. You need to get up on your game.
Look, my husband had to get a ticket signed out. DMV closed. So he got to go online and try to figure out how. He went and got the ticket signed off at the Highway Patrol, but now he got to submit it. You know what I'm saying? Court closed.
That don't make no sense. Well, social distance.
Social distancing.
And I mean, it's
virtual hug. Yes,
okay. That's our new norm for hugs, okay? The corona hug, okay?
That's the corona hug.
Even cars social distance. No traffic on the freeway. Boy, coming from the Emeryville, East Oakland, Emeryville area, all up in there, never no traffic. I guess that's social distancing too.
It has a lot to do with it, but the economic impact of it.
It's bad.
What about people who were barely making it, who were from paycheck to paycheck, and now the unemployment is backed up because some of the unemployment people are working from home?
Ooh.
They
were already terrible.
They were already terrible. So now they working from home with their kids and trying to homeschool and work their computers at the same time. My hat's off to you, but you know what? People who are unemployed need their money.
All day long. People that's unemployed are stressed out just like you guys with your jobs at home and everything else. So I appreciate it, you guys, the world. I think we speak for a lot, not just us right here. I think we speak for a lot when we say, please be diligent with your job. Times is crucial. We understand. We understand that you have kids at home.
Right.
We understand all that. But if you sign up for a task, if you sign up for a job and that's your livelihood for you to get paid, we would like to get paid too. With everything we own.
Right, because government workers are not laid off.
Exactly.
They're still getting their check whether they're at work or not.
Right.
The school district is still getting their check whether they're at that. You see what I'm saying? whether they're at work or not. So there's a whole program. But see, let me ask you something. Do you think that things will ever go back to being the same?
I don't think things will. That's my personal opinion. I don't think things will ever be the absolute normal again, because we are so petrified for like the germophobic thing that's going on now. We're gonna always
so many
be
people
scared.
in the store at one time, and they already said that the virus is coming back in with the flu season, right? That we'll be living with this thing. So I hope next year they're a little bit more prepared and have something in place, because girl, this is a mess.
This is scary. Now I've been in my days of living on this earth. I didn't experience the Ebola, swine flu or something like that. H1N1 and
bird
all that.
flu.
I've never ever experienced being this petrified and scared for my life.
But you know, let me tell you something. I'm on the opposite spectrum, because I'm not scared. I'm really just checking stuff out, because see, I'm checking out what is this going to lead to. Because, see, they're going to force a vaccine on everybody. And they're going to tell you can't work if you don't get this vaccine. You watch.
Just like they did with that flu shot.
Right.
When you go into the hospital. Oh, if you're working in a hospital or if any hospital medical worker, you have to have that shot or you can't work there. That's the impression that they told me.
Now, see, yeah, it is. I'm very spiritual, okay? I'm very spiritual. What are you going to do? Because I know about the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast could be inoculation. Now, let me ask you something. What are you going to do when they tell you that if you don't get the COVID-19 inoculation, you can't work, you can't go to church, you can't gather? Because I see that coming. Because they're never going to let this happen again. Woo! You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
That could very well happen.
But I believe that it's more to it than just vaccinating us Americans. It's to stay away from the COVID-19. I believe it's something else that they're trying to impact in our bodies.
Well, I do too. You want me to tell you what I believe? I believe they want to turn you on and off when they can. I believe that it's also a form of population control.
Exactly.
See, this is just my, I'm one of them.
No, I'm serious.
Conspiracy theories, people. I believe. You ever watch Logan's Run?
No.
How old are you?
I'm 48.
Okay, I'm 55. There used to be a movie out called Logan's Run.
I've heard of it.
Watch it when you get a chance, okay? And what used to happen is they used to tell people they were going to a place called paradise. When they got up to a certain age, they had a light on their body. And when they got to be a certain age, the light would turn a certain color. And it would be time for them to leave where they weren't going to paradise. But they were really killing them for population control. And I believe that what they're going to do is start putting microchipping people in these viruses, because they can. When they microchip you, they do it with the needle, a hypodermic needle. And they're going to throw that microchip in you, because a microchip can be as little as a bead. Look at your phone. It got microchips all through it. This ain't nothing but a computer.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So what?
That's some good information to know. I didn't even look at it like that, Miss Lisa. That's scary.
Yeah. So what are you going to do? Those people who say they don't take inoculations and flu shots, this year was my first year ever in my life taking a flu shot.
And I feel like when I took my flu shot, it got me sicker.
A lot of people say that. This is the first year I didn't catch the flu. This is the first year I didn't catch the flu. And it's funny because my doctor never insisted. She insisted. She never, I was like, I'm thinking, is this woman prophetic? She never insisted. She said, well, if you can't, go over here and take the flu shot because you got asthma, you know you need it, right? She insisted. Not only did she insisted I take pneumonia shot. And this COVID-19 has pneumonia-like symptoms that shut down. I didn't take the pneumonia shot, but I took that flu, and I didn't catch the flu this year. I was well. I had a little something going on, but it was not the flu.
Well, it's crazy because like in November, December, I came down with something like the flu, and it was hard to get off. Now, my immune system is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Always been told by my doctors, and I take C-Mons too. But in November, I kept coughing, and it was so hard that my doctor had to prescribe me an antibiotic to stop my chest from hurting so much, right? And I secretly want to say that was probably some of a COVID-19, if it was, because
there are many strains of it.
I believe if I was to get it or if I was to have it, I already had it.
You know what? I tripped on that too, and I was talking to you know Kevin, our other cast member.
Yes.
I was talking to him about that because there were some people we knew who were really sick. I mean, they were sick.
Really sick.
You remember Will?
Will.
Were you ever cast members with Will when he was part of our cast? He was so sick, he light-skinned.
Yeah,
he played in the Raisin in the Sun.
No, I know who you're talking about, and I remember when he came into the to our production one time, he was sick and he didn't feel good.
Right. After that, he was really sick. I mean, he was sick. I think he was in the hospital. He said he was on Facebook talking about he hadn't ate for 7 days, and I was praying for him, and I was like, "What is this?" Because a few people had it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, from through the grapevine, I heard that it came over here in November. The COVID-19 was over here a long time ago.
Well, it's called COVID-19 because it came out in 2019. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly, because it used to be COVID 2 or COVID 12.
I think that was an animal one. But now look at that tiger at the zoo. Did you see the tiger at the Bronx Zoo?
No.
He done caught it from his handler.
So what happened to the tiger?
Huh? They're treating him. He got COVID-19 from his handler. I got like 2 dogs in my house, right? And I'm up to my little 2 babies, my doggy son and my doggy daughter. And I'm looking at them like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, now when they're coming in, I'm taking the little thing off. I got a little spray bottle with some hydrogen peroxide and water. Yes, I do. I spray their little paws. I get them tired. Honey, look.
It just go
Child, look. You ain't bringing it up in here, baby, because I takes off my shoes at the door.
Right. But spray yourself down.
I get in the shower.
Straight to the heater. Let's see, I got a wall heater. I turn it on full blast and just sit there. And then turn around to the front and just sit there. Then I go and steam myself out the shower. I do the orange peels and let the steam go all through my nose and all through my chest.
I take turmeric. 500 milligrams twice a day with pepper, and I take my 1 a day, 50 plus.
Whoa.
And that's what I'm doing, right?
Whoa.
And I've been vigilant.
Right.
I've been vigilant with it. I take my inhaler every night and every morning. Okay.
Oh, so you ready?
I bleach all the floors down. I got 4 cans of Lysol. I was one of them people who hoarded. Yes, I did. I ain't afraid and I ain't ashamed. Okay? Because if you think them other folks that don't look like us, let me go on and make it real plain. Don't have some at their house, you are surely mistaken. And if they don't have none, they have resources.
Exactly.
To get it. But they'll tell us
that they don't have.
That not to hoard. And they'll put limited supplies on the shelf for us. Because, honey, I went up to Safeway in a neighborhood that was other than our neighborhood. Honey, and I got me some bleach. I got some of this and all kind of stuff. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then they say, why are we dying at an alarming rate? Well, you took all the resources. We ain't got no bleach. In the middle of a pandemic, the African American community, we always keep that, but we use it.
Right, we really use it.
We used it outside of a pandemic.
Right, and that's ironic that in our community that we are less with bleach. Black people African American, minorities, we always use bleach.
Clorox.
Clorox.
Clorox need to take care of us.
They do.
Because we done invested heavily in them. Other people are just discovering them. We put it in our dishwasher. We soak our feet in it.
Sure do.
Okay. We spray our tubs with it. We spray
our walls,
the toilet, the walls, everything. Our whole houses are disinfected at all times.
Exactly. And Clorox has a lot to do with it. It's a very heavy supplier in our community.
It is.
So now, for us not to have it in a pandemic, that's ironically crazy.
It really is. Maybe not Lysol, but Clorox, we
deserve it. If no one else have Clorox in this world, we deserve it.
And we put y'all on the map.
Basically.
Okay? Old people just put in their bath water.
You know what? My grandmother used to do that. I was wondering why she used to come out smelling all crispy. I was wondering what was going on with all that. I'm going to try that. I think she used to put a cap. Well, I used to see her put a cap or something in her. When I was little, I was like, and she used to come out, I'm like, it was
my grandmother ain't never did it, but I done seen old people do it. I done seen my babysitters do it. I had a hairdresser named Miss Cantu who used to keep me, right? She was old back in the day. That lady could press. She'd get that ultra sheen satin press out on you, that real thick one, and put that comb and you hear it sizzling. But let me tell you something. We didn't catch lice.
I didn't know what lice was till I got old.
Me neither. I never heard of it. Right. Okay. We didn't have it in our community.
We didn't know nothing about lice.
I still ain't never met a black person.
I never knew nothing about bed bugs.
Me neither. I never met a black person who had it.
I never met a black person right now who has it.
Me neither.
So I think
I don't know how we got on that.
Caucasians.
Yeah.
No, for real. They got that stringy hair, you know.
Yeah.
So no disrespect or whatever.
But we just talking about we ain't never had it.
Yeah, we never had it.
Have you ever known anybody had it?
I've never known nobody that had it. You know what? I think like in Berkeley, Thousand Oaks, I think this little girl had, some type of lice in her hair they had to keep on. I was a little girl then. Which of course she was not African American. She was something else.
Well, number one, they came.
But I remember something. It was something that just, something. It probably was a little something lice or whatever. I was a little kid then. I didn't play with her. I was an A crowd. It was just crowd.
Yeah, it's interesting the way that goes down. You know what I'm saying? And now here we are again, and that's always been circulated in their community, but it's never been circulated in our community. But this is something different.
What about the chicken pox? Back in the day, I had chicken pox.
I had them as an adult girl. I had them
when I was like 4 or 5 or something like that. I remember because my whole family was all around. I was like, what is going on? I remember I think I got a chicken pox or something. I scratched it. They was like, don't scratch. I remember my mama putting some peat medicine on my
girl, that's that calamine lotion.
I remember it was pink.
Do they still make that?
I don't know.
Girl, it was for everything. It was for acne. It was for drying stuff out. Girl, you pull out some calamine lotion, baby, it might work on the coronavirus.
Oh, girl, yeah, that was that 70s stuff then.
Girl, I grew up on the calamine lotion. There used to be this red stuff called iodine.
I remember that. On my arms and stuff when I was going skating. I scratched myself up. My grandmother would put iodine.
It had the little wand.
With the little wand and everything. I remember it used to be big red spots all over me for about 3 hours. I remember them. I wonder whatever happened to them methods, huh? Might need some.
You know what?
Might need some. Maybe we need to bring that old calamine lotion, iodine. We might need that back.
That stuff worked.
Yeah, it worked. We might need some of that stuff back for the corona.
Dial soap. You don't hear nobody talking about dial soap. But let me tell you what I do. When I get home from work, I take the hottest shower I can take, right? And I got me some dial soap. Honey,
the blue, the dial soap, the blue.
I got the gold one.
The gold one, that one smells good.
Yeah,
so, got a good smell.
So what I do is I wet myself down real good, right? And then I lather myself with the antibacterial gold soap, and I let it sit on me a minute.
It's antibacterial.
Dial soap. See,
I'll be at curbside today. Going to get me some dial. You know, this is the new norm. Curbside.
What's curbside?
Best Buy. When you want to order something or you want to go shopping, just order it online, and they'll meet you at the door with it, and they'll give it to you right then and there.
You know what? A lot of new terms have come. Let's talk about the new terms that have come out of the coronavirus. Stay at home.
No, shelter in place.
Yeah, shelter in. You know, I'm good, honey. I can't never get it.
You know, that's the meme of 2020 vision. Stay at home. Stay home. Stay home.
Shelter in place.
Shelter in place. That's a new term for us. What's another one? Social distancing.
Social distancing. Girl, you good. I can't think of nothing.
Social distancing.
Oh, 6 feet. Give me 6 feet.
Give me 6 feet.
Honey, give it to me. 6. Look, I met a man at Home Depot because you know we live in the Home Depot because my husband doing remodeling, right? This man had a long pole with a tennis ball at the end of it. It was 6 feet long.
Whoa! So he said this is social.
And then you got too close to him. He go like this. Give me 6 feet.
Give me 6 feet. Oh wow, that's a cute one.
You see what I'm saying?
Give me a coffin space of distance.
Right.
Okay.
Right. The other thing is mask. Wearing mask. Look, you know, child, honey. This is a whole nother show about the mask.
Oh, because I got people are using these masks in vain.
Because they ain't no good.
They running around here shooting at people because they have on a mask, and the police is not going to question them about it. So they running around here shooting at people.
What?
Devil's work.
What?
They're using it.
Girl, we got to talk. Can we just talk to ourselves? We ain't
I'm sorry, God. Yes. They're shooting at people. You people that just going around here using this stuff, this pandemic for a scam, that's going to people's houses, saying that y'all are for FEMA and invading their homes and robbing people and doing all this stuff and thinking about self.
I got something
God is not happy. You hear Miss Lisa? She got something for you. You come walking.
And I'm registered.
Run up, you're getting done up, okay?
Toe tag.
Toe tag. Boo-boo.
I'm not talking about shoe program.
No,
you won't be participating in the shoe program. I'm not talking about shoe program. Okay. You will not be going to the pen.
You will not be going anywhere else. Okay? That will be your doom right there. So don't start it. Won't be none, okay? That's for all you little crooksters out there that's doing that stupid stuff. You waiting. Your parents is at home. Hey, calm down. Calm down. Stay your little self at home. Do something productive. We tired of y'all.
And let's end it with this thing, because things will never be the same again.
No, things will never be the same.
Things will never, ever, ever. You know what? The Bible talks about the old things passing away. And, you know, when I think about it, I really think we're in a new dispensation. You know, you better learn, you know, the Bible speaks about us moving with the cloud by day and the fire at night. God is moving. And he's moving rapidly. Things are changing.
You can tell. You know, we all get 24 hours in a day, but ever since I was a little girl till now, our days go by much faster. Much faster. The years are going to by much faster. Much faster. You guys may not think about it. You may not want to realize it, but you better get a relationship.
You better get a relationship with the Lord. That ends our first episode of the Chronicles. Oh, wait a minute.
Corona.
Let's get a high. I think
this is how you do.
In between.
This is how you do when you don't want to be bothered.
Okay, so there you go. Tootie-too. Later. Virtual kiss. Virtual hug.
Corona.
It's your girl Lisa B
And Eliscia Denise.
with the first episode of the Chronicles. That was fun.